So I really didn't buy that many books this month, which is a very good job for me. Hey everyone, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we are going to be doing my August book haul. In the month of August, I bought about 7 books, which compared to my other book months isn't that bad. So let's just go ahead and get started with the video. The first book I bought this month was Gods and Monsters by Shelby Marin. This is the third and final book in the Serpent and Dove trilogy. In Serpent and Dove, we follow 2 characters, Lou and Reed. Lou is a witch on the run from her mother who wants to sacrifice her for like the better involvement of witches, and Reed is a soldier who fights witches, who kills witches, whose entire life is destroying the witches and bringing them down. They meet when Lou is running from her mother, and Lou makes it seem that Reed raped her, so they are forced into marriage. I absolutely love the first book. I'm currently listening to the second book, and I can't wait to get to this one. But yes, very excited for this. The next book I bought is The Sea Witch by Katee Roberts. This is the 5th book in the Wicked Villain series. It's all like smutty retellings of fairy tales. This follows, of course, Ursula. It says, "Once upon a time, I met a man and he stole my heart. In my desperation to reunite with him, I have nowhere to turn but the Sea Witch. Ursula is as powerful as she is dangerous, and the one person my father warned me to never trust. But she's all crimson lips and sweet lies that hint as the deeper truth beneath the surface, and I'm convinced despite my fear. It's a simple enough plan, if not for the faint of heart. And auction is still the one thing I possess of any value myself. The money move for a lark, and then we can finally be together." So this is, of course, an Ariel and Ursula and Prince Eric retelling. I love this series so much, so I'm very excited to see how this one goes. I then bought V.E. Schwab, The Near Witch. This is like the new edition. This has like a bonus short story and an introduction by V.E. Schwab. So in this one, we are in a town that it says, "The Near Witch is an old story told to frighten children. If the wind calls at night, you must not listen. The wind is lonely and always looking for company. There are no strangers in the town of Near. There are truths that Lexi has heard all her life, but when an actual stranger, a boy who seems to fade like smoke, appears outside of her home on the moor at night, she knows that at least one of these sayings is no longer true. The next night, the children of Near start to disappear from their bed, and the mysterious boy falls under suspicion. As the hunt for children intensifies, so does Lexi need to know about the witch that might just be more than a bedtime story, and about a history of this nameless boy." So it's what I think kind of like a mysterious, like, is he a witch? Is he not a witch? Is he somebody we should be scared of? Is he someone we should try to be friends with? But then again, it also reminds me of like almost like Hocus Pocus, how it was a tale told to children to scare them to behave to their parents, but then it actually ended up being true. A lot of people love this. I think this is one of V.E. Schwab's like first novels, so I'm very excited to read this. The next book I bought is Pages & Co., The Book Wanderers by Anna James. And we follow a little girl named Tilly. She's 11, and she finds comfort in her parents' bookstore called Pages & Co. after her mother ends up disappearing. She's with her favorite characters, Anne of Green Gables, Alice from Wonderland, start showing up in the shop. Her adventures become really real. Not only can she follow Anne and Alice into their books, she discovers that she can book wander into any story she chooses. Her new ability leads to fun and exciting adventures, but danger may be lurking on the very next page. When new secrets are uncovered, it's up to Tilly to solve the mystery of what happened to her mother all those years ago. So apparently this is a series, and it seems very interesting. It is middle grade. It's less than 300 pages, I think. Yeah, literally like 20 pages less than 300 pages, but it seems so interesting. I can't wait to read it and then probably recommend it to my nieces and nephews as well. I then bought The Beast by Katee Roberts. This is, I believe, the 4th book, and this is the retelling of Gaston, the Beast, and Belle. So this is from Belle's point of view, and she says that she fell in love with 2 men. Their feelings for her were matched by their hatred for each other. Gaston and Beast, being with them was sinful and perfect in different ways. In the end, I couldn't choose, and I lost both. Now my sisters have tasked me with securing our power base. No matter the cost, I would do anything for my family, even if that means agreeing to the terms set by Gaston and Beast. So in the 3rd book, A Worthy Opponent, which is Tinkin, Hook. This is spoilers if you haven't seen my if my wrap up isn't up yet. We find out that Belle's father is killed and her older sister is taking ownership of the little like town, little part of the city that they control. And Gaton and Beast are like still obsessed with her and they still want her and they're still bitter that she didn't choose them. But I can't wait to read this. Hopefully I can read this soon. And then lastly, I got in my Fairy Loot, I think it's my July one. I'll link it somewhere on the eye. I got six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Sim, and this cover is just gorgeous. So that's the front, the side, and the back. It's purple this way and this way, but then this cover's like this. You take the cover off, and you have this bad boy. And then also that. Oh, I love it. So this is also a retelling, I believe. So many people are coming out with retellings. So this follows a girl named Shira Anma. She's a princess and she has a secret. Forbidden magic runs in her veins, and on the morning of her betrothal ceremony, she loses control. At first, she seems to mistake the stroke of luck, stalling the wedding she never wanted, but it also catches the attention of Rakiyama, her stepmother. A sorceress in her own right, she banishes the young princess, turning her brothers into cranes and warning Shiro that she must speak of it to no one. For every word that escapes her lips, one of her brothers will die. Penniless, voiceless, and alone, Shuri searches for her brothers and uncovers a dark conspiracy to seize the throne. Only Shiro can set the kingdom to rights, but to do so, she must place her trust in a paper bird, a mercurial dragon, and the very boy she fought so hard not to marry. So it seems very excited, and I can't wait to read it. So those are all the books that I bought in the month of August. I'll be leaving here on the side of me 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post twice a week. Sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes work and school get in the way. And I'll hopefully see you guys very soon with another video. Bye guys.